Hello, and thank you for joining us today. We are excited to announce our latest investments to ensure your content collaboration experiences are intuitive, engaging, and flexible, delivered from the world's most robust, secure, geo-distributed content cloud platform in Microsoft 365. At the foundation of this is SharePoint. Over the last 5 years, we've transformed the SharePoint architecture to power innovative experiences across Microsoft 365. Office, Teams, OneDrive, Lists, Yammer, Power Apps, Stream, Viva, our new whiteboard, and much more. We provide unparalleled flexibility in content types, workflow, search, security, and compliance to address your growing content collaboration needs. And this week at Ignite, we are excited to announce Microsoft Loop, a powerful and flexible canvas that moves freely across applications, enabling teams to think, plan, and create together from anywhere, again, powered by our Content Cloud platform. We built this cloud platform together over the last decade. With your commitment and feedback, we've invested in fundamentals, user experiences, developer extensibility, and admin controls. And we're honored to see the growth of Microsoft 365 to hundreds of millions of users of Teams, SharePoint, and more. But what matters most is how we can support each organization. United Airlines unites the world to the moments that matter most and holding themselves to the highest standards in safety and reliability. With Microsoft, they're making changes to empower their frontline employees to drive efficiencies and improve customer satisfaction. By using the Teams extensibility platform, United designed and implemented UChat and the United Bot to power dynamic communications between their operations and flight crews. Analysts like Gartner and Forrester have recognized the acceleration of our innovation and our customer success in the cloud with Microsoft 365 and SharePoint. According to Gartner, Microsoft placed the highest in ability to execute and highest on both completeness of vision and ability to execute than any other company in the leaders quadrant. Forrester had a similar assessment, including highlighting our significant enhancements to collaboration, communication, and compliance, including Microsoft Viva and the strong end-to-end collaboration capabilities and integration across our productivity tools. This innovation, customer success, and category leadership is only possible because of the support of the best community in tech. Your engagement with customers and events around the world and feedback to us has inspired us to do our best work, including all of the news we're going to share today. So a virtual ongoing round of applause to the best community in tech. Thank you so much. So to kick off these announcements, let me introduce my friend Lincoln Damaris, a longtime contributor to our content services, now applying his learning and leadership to grow our Microsoft Lists offering. Lincoln, are you ready to co-author this Ignite session?
Thanks, Jeff. Finally, it's time to check co-authoring with Jeff Teeper off my bucket list. I'm so fortunate to be here to represent a lot of great people and work behind our innovative file experiences and new ways to track and organize information throughout Microsoft 365. With OneDrive, we've been focused on making it easier for users to organize their files and folders and quickly get back to the most important ones. It's the reason you can access and share files from almost any Microsoft 365 app, and it's why your team can work on files together in real time. In the OneDrive web experience, we took inspiration from the quick access list in Windows Files Explorer to create a list of places you've recently accessed or opened a file from. You can pin these places so you can easily and predictably get back to what you've been working on. Add to OneDrive is another powerful way to take any shared folder or document library and keep it in your OneDrive for easy access later, on the web, on your PC, or on your phone. We listen to your feedback, and now you can organize those shortcuts the way you want by moving them into any private folder you create in your OneDrive. We're also continuing to improve the experience for sharing files and folders across OneDrive and SharePoint. One new feature we added is the ability to see at a glance who has access to a shared resource already. We also made it easier to share to teams. You can specify the name of a recipient to send them a link in chat, or the name of a channel to send the link there. OneDrive is a nexus for all of your files. I've got one more thing to show on that theme. Now, when you record a Teams meeting, it's saved directly to OneDrive. This brings easy access and intelligent experiences to all those valuable recordings. You can view the transcription of the meeting and instantly jump to the part of the meeting you're interested in reliving. And of course, living in OneDrive means that videos enjoy the same set of sharing, commenting, @mentioning, and searching capabilities as all your other files. Now I'm going to switch gears and talk about some improvements coming to Microsoft Lists to make it even easier to track information, organize work, and move forward towards common objectives. Coming soon is the ability to work with lists data in a board. This view is ideal when you want to track items as they move forward in a process or workflow. Moving items through stages is as easy as dragging and dropping. It's easy to configure which columns from your list are displayed in the cards and in what order. I always think it's nice to show off people's smiling faces whenever I can. The board view is just one way of visualizing and working with the same list data. In any list, I can switch to the grid view to see all the data in a table. I can point, click, and drag to update the status of many items at once. We continue to make steady improvements to editors in the grid view. One change I'm proudest of is our new rich text editor. It's a snap to click in and quickly apply formatting to items that need it. If you make a mistake, edits are quickly reversible. I can use the undo, redo buttons or keyboard shortcuts to roll back any changes I don't want to be final. Lists are for keeping everybody organized and on the same page. One feature we recently added that really helps kickstart collaboration is comments with @mentions. Just like with files, I can mention anybody in the comment feed, and they'll receive a notification with a call to action and link to the item. In addition, lists now support all the same link sharing capabilities as files, so you can easily grab a link that works for anybody in the world, or just scope to your organization. And all the goodness I showed earlier in the sharing dialogue, like the ability to see a list who's been shared with, is here as well. Organizations can now package up all this list goodness into templates and use audience targeting to make the right types of lists available to the right people. List templates are lightweight business applications that are a snap to create. They define schema, formatting, views, rules, automations, and forms inside a list. This maximizes productivity and accuracy while minimizing the time it takes your teams to get set up. Next, I want to talk about some improvements that will make all list users faster, more productive, and happier day in and day out. Lists you work with now get automatically synced to your Windows device, if that device has the OneDrive Sync app installed, and as long as the list contains 250,000 items or fewer. This means a lot of improvements to your everyday list experience. First, it means you can load the Lists app and view and edit list data even when you're offline. Second, loading and interacting with lists just got a whole lot faster, whether you're online or offline. Finally, views inside sync lists never get throttled, regardless of the number of items in the view, or whether the columns are indexed. To summarize, lists are always on, lightning fast, and throttle-free as of today. We're pleased to announce that we've reached general availability with this exciting new functionality. This is a huge milestone for the team and the product, and we think you're going to love the overall user experience improvements. I'm also pleased to announce that the Microsoft Lists app is coming to Android devices early next year. Now, no matter what device you've got, iOS, macOS, Windows, or Android, there's a Lists app for you. If you'd like to join the external preview of this app later this year, please stay tuned for updates. Now that you have a sense of what's coming for files, videos, and lists, let me introduce my colleague, Ian Todd. He's going to share more about Office and Office.com, where collaboration starts and keeps flowing.
Thanks so much, Lincoln. I've made a list. I've checked it twice. It's great technology, and we're pleased to offer our way to start lists in the new updated Create experience in Office.com. With Office.com and the Office mobile and desktop apps, we've done a lot of work to infuse intelligence into the overall experience so that you can stay on top of all things, access all your tools, and quickly take action without leaving your workflow. We've also been working on new features starting on desktop to make sure you can find all your content or create something new and impactful. Let's dive in so I can show you what we've been working on. Okay, here, front and center, you'll see recommended actions. And you can see I have a few. I can join my next meeting from right here. And over here, Office suggests an item to add to my to-do list based on a request that Megan made of me via email. And something I really love, I can see that I've been @mentioned in a doc, and I can just quickly click reply to go directly to the comment in the file to respond. Additionally, with this quick access section, I can use the quick access filters to filters for just the files I've shared or favorites. I can even add a custom filter if I want. Next, if I go in to see all of my content, here we're not limiting the number of files in your most recently used list. And you can use infinite scroll to see all the things you've been working on. You can see that we also have filters for meetings and people. I'll select people, and in this view, it's great if you know who shared a file with you, but don't recall the name of the file. If I look at meetings, I can see a history of my meetings and all the related content for each one. And the last thing in Office.com I want to show you today is the new Create experience. You get to it by clicking the plus sign. Create is your place for beginning something new. You can start from a template or by the type of content. The new Create goes beyond common Office files. I can even start a form, yes, a list, or post for Yammer. Here you can create files using templates. And something a lot of you have been asking for are company-branded templates, like these right here I've created for Contoso Electronics. For a deeper dive into everything happening with the Office application, don't forget to check out our breakout sessions to learn more about the desktop and mobile experiences. Check out the dedicated New Office breakout session, BRK201. And now, I'm pleased to pass the baton to Naomi Moneypenny, who leads much of what we do in Microsoft Viva. Naomi, ready to run?
Let's do it. Thank you so much, Ian. Technology like Microsoft 365 and Teams have helped organizations adapt rapidly to hybrid work. Going further, we're hyper-focused on addressing that overall employee experience. We're now bringing the power of Pages and News directly into Microsoft Teams. Earlier this year, we delivered the ability to edit Pages and News directly in Teams. And soon, you'll be able to create them as well without ever leaving the Teams app. At the core of Pages is the authoring experience, and we want to make it simple and intuitive to use. Now just check out some of the upcoming enhancements. We're integrating with Editor for grammar and spelling suggestions. We're surfacing more commands in our Canvas toolbars and support for inline images so you can have text right alongside your images. We also want to make it easier for beautiful design pages to happen, and so we're providing section templates that serve as a great starting point for building out your pages and news posts. Now I want to show you a few examples of what's coming next to Microsoft Viva to empower people and teams to be their very best from anywhere. Viva Connections is your gateway to the modern employee experience, and it's integrated into Teams so it's available right in the flow of work. Viva Connections is branded the way that your organization wants it. I can quickly access the key resources that my company ReliCloud wants to make available for me. I see personalized and relevant content like my sites and news. This is the best of the SharePoint app bar integrated directly into Teams. The new company feed brings together content from across Microsoft 365 services like Yammer, SharePoint, and Stream together in an engaging experience. As I scroll the feed, you can see we've got a news article, a video, we've got a post from Yammer all together in this fast and fluid company feed. I can like, comment, share, and save this content for later. Oh, I love that post. As a communications professional in ReliCloud, I can also use new capabilities like Boost for internal news articles to help them reach our employees, putting them front and center at the top of the feed. Now let's move over to the dashboard. This is designed to enable employees to complete tasks quickly. This is both for frontline workers and information workers. My dashboard consists of a set of cards that surface information, enable quick tasks, and I have the same experience on mobile. You can see examples here, a health check app that helps with Power Apps, a quick view that's a SharePoint page for our company holidays, and an expense app, cafe menus, and more. We're using adaptive cards combined with SharePoint Framework as tools for you to design your dashboard. We'll deliver a set of out-of-the-box cards and support for personal apps in Teams so that you as our customers can implement everything from a no-code to professional developer solutions. Now, let's see how Viva Topics delivers knowledge right in the flow of your work. Have you ever scanned through a long thread in Outlook chasing for context? Let me show you how Topics can help. When Topics discovers knowledge, I get this simple invitation to explore, even if I don't know that topics are available in my organization. I can see the number of topics within this thread, and I get a summary of all of those have been automatically detected. Now, just hovering over that topic shows me the topic card, where I can get up to speed on the definitions and the different shorthand that people use for the same topic, and I can explore the related people and resources. When I'm replying to an email, I can purposefully add the knowledge from my organization with all that shared context by simply just typing in a topic. Your topics go across Microsoft 365, and we're bringing this same great experience into Teams as well. Similar to how you mention people, now similar keystrokes put knowledge to your every word. That's one small word for you, one giant leap of context for your colleagues' kind. And don't forget to check out the dedicated Microsoft Viva breakout session, BRK204, to see all of the Viva news disclosed during Ignite. May you have great employee experiences and fluid page authoring to enrich your people and content interactions throughout the workday. Hashtag Viva for the win. And now, Jeff, back to you.
Thanks, Naomi. I am so excited about the early customer reaction to our new employee experiences built on Teams, SharePoint, Yammer, and so much more with Viva. Time to switch gears. Time to talk about trust. The foundation of all these experiences is the most powerful, intelligent cloud platform. Across Microsoft 365 and Azure, we've invested billions of dollars in the physical data centers and software architectures for the highest level of security, reliability, and performance. And we are investing more than ever to take the services we deliver to you to the next level, as you've told us how fundamental they are to your organization. On top of this base foundation, we've invested in the widest range of security and compliance insights and controls, and we have much more coming, including news today. We support your deployment of Microsoft 365 with Office, SharePoint, Teams, and more to empower collaboration inside and outside your organization. Recognizing the hybrid workplace requires working from anywhere with confidence.
Across continents, even underwater, we're investing billions to keep your content safe with sustainability in mind, all with an eye on the future of the SharePoint platform to deliver security, privacy, transparency, trust. We're committed to high-performance architecture, Azure Edge computing, multi-geo expansion, and AI-powered insights to refine and fortify the back-end infrastructure. What you don't see, our team working behind the scenes to provide innovative, fast, reliable user experiences that scale across the platform to fuel your apps, pages, files, lists, videos, and more. Microsoft 365 offers you the world's most flexible content management platform, and we're just getting started.
Hi, my name is Navjot Virk, and I lead a fantastic team focused on the true backbone for innovative user experiences, AI-powered insights, and intelligent security for content and collaboration in M365. AKA, a lot of what they work on is what you just saw in the video. We are so pleased to see usage and adoption grow year over year. Our team is listening to your feedback and is constantly optimizing the backend infrastructure. This year, we're focused on faster uploads and downloads in parallel to supporting massive storage growth and a global footprint, so your users can have the best experience wherever they may be located. And you can have the best security and management controls for your data. We know that the journey to use all the newest and latest in content management and collaboration starts with moving your users and their content to M365. Known Folder Move, or KFM, keeps your desktop, documents, and pictures folder protected in OneDrive, no matter where you're working from. And we are pleased to announce that we are bringing KFM to macOS with the same admin controls as you're used to on Windows. We're also bringing the silent account config settings to macOS, so you can automatically sign your users in and deploy KFM seamlessly. In this case, the IT admin in my organization has deployed the setting to enable KFM on my Mac, and I'm prompted to protect my desktop, documents, and pictures folder with OneDrive. I can select which folders to opt in, and once I confirm, those folders will automatically start syncing to the cloud. With KFM enabled, when I save files to desktop, they're automatically protected in OneDrive. I can share them securely with others. I can easily recover previous versions if I need to. And of course, I can access them from anywhere. Earlier this year, we launched a public preview of the OneDrive Sync admin reports for Windows devices to give you more visibility into who's signed in, who has KFM enabled, and who has sync errors preventing files from being uploaded to OneDrive. The Sync admin reports help you visualize progress when rolling out KFM and figure out if there are any issues that need to be addressed. With the new custom filtering functionality, you can filter to just Mac devices, view which users are protecting all 3 folders or have errors. In this case, you can see I'm only protecting the desktop and documents folder on my Mac, and I have no errors. You can also filter to only devices that have errors to see if there are users you want to reach out to help address any issues. In addition to KFM, we also have migration solutions to help you migrate your content from on-premises and other cloud services to Microsoft 365. Using Migration Manager, you can centrally manage your migration from various sources. And we're now expanding the toolset to help with various stages of your migration journey. As a first step, we're announcing the general availability of the assessment functionality for box and file share migrations. You now have actionable insights into your source environment to effectively plan your migrations and know what to watch out for. Once items are ready to migrate, you can now group them with tags and schedule a migration based on your organization's plans. For SharePoint on-premises customers, you can now migrate SharePoint workflow directly to Power Automate. You can select Workflow Migration option and run the migration task by following the wizard. All it takes is to simply provide the source site and then enter the destination. After the migration is completed, the flow owner can sign into Power Automate, navigate to the right solution, and validate the migrated flows. And once your content is in Microsoft 365, you can now make it work for you. We are pleased to announce intelligent content assembly features coming to Syntex early next year. You will now be able to easily create templates from your existing Word documents, add placeholders for dynamic text in the document, and publish these templates. Generating content now is just a matter of using these templates and filling in the value of the placeholder fields, either manually or automatically, using data from a list or information extracted from other files using trained models. In addition to building content with Syntex, you can also apply sensitivity labels to existing files in your enterprise. So where models are applied, sensitive files are automatically detected and labeled. Here I am in the Syntex model creation experience. I can now select a sensitivity label appropriate for this model, and when files are uploaded to this document library, as you can see, the sensitive files are detected and labeled automatically, ensuring right policies are applied. We're also continuing our investment in sensitivity labels by adding more policy controls, like my favorite one, the new granular conditional access. For example, the top secret label can now have a conditional access policy that requires multi-factor authentication when accessing top secret sites. Imagine, as a site owner, I have a business need to create a top secret site, and I want to make sure it follows the right policies. I can simply apply the top secret label to the site, and the rest is taken care of by the service. When users access the site, they will be prompted for an additional factor of authentication, like in this case, the one-time passcode. This is such a powerful policy, giving admins flexibility in managing access to their sensitive sites, and users a simple and secure way to access their resources. And now, let's talk about ease of management. With growing adoption of teams and channels, we heard your feedback to simplify management of Teams and Channels connected sites. So now, when I go to a Teams connected site in SharePoint Admin Center, I can see all corresponding channel sites, and right from here, I can ensure that right optional security policies are inherited from the parent site. The same site information panel is also going to be available in M365 Admin Center and Teams Admin Center, so you can easily manage your sites from anywhere. We're also expanding our Insights story to help you easily see what matters most in your organization. With our new Data Access Governance Insights, you can monitor sharing activity to detect oversharing. You can review, monitor sites based on the type of sharing. You can quickly see important information about the sites, like sensitivity, level of access from an unmanaged device, or if the site can be shared externally. And sensitivity labeled reports allow you to review and monitor the sites where sensitive files are stored. Like me, if you want to dive into details, you can also download the detailed reports, which show the top 10,000 sites, so you can easily slice and dice that data. Data access governance helps you see the panoramic view of your digital real estate and ensure the right set of policies are in place for the sites that matter the most. And finally, I have one last capability to share with you. I'm happy to announce that now you can rename your tenant without having to jump through the hoops of migration. We know many of you have waited a long time for this, and we have been working diligently to make this a seamless experience for you. I hope you're as excited about these capabilities as we are. Back to you, Jeff.
Thanks, Navjot. Now that you've seen engaging content experiences backed by powerful secure admin controls, let's check in on the latest when creating custom solutions for your organization that increasingly run inside Microsoft Teams. Hybrid work has accelerated the need for simplicity, bringing all your tools together in the flow of work. At Build this year, I announced our framework for this with collaborative applications. This lets you customize Microsoft 365 with third-party and custom apps that run across all your devices to meet your organization's needs. We give you a lot of flexibility in how you do this, including content collaboration solutions built on the SharePoint framework, the Microsoft Graph, and Power Platform. Let's first start with templated solutions. There is so much you can do and accomplish when you combine best-of-breed applications and components into repeatable processes and governable workspaces to accelerate time to productivity. To get us started for what's to come at the platform layer, let me introduce Kathy Du. Kathy, welcome.
Thanks, Jeff. Transforming work and allowing your employees to stay in the flow of work means staying in the flow of your unique business, safely within your IT boundaries for secure content access, data sources, and third-party services. One of the best things about SharePoint and Teams is how separately they provide world-class collaboration, and when you combine them together, that boundary disappears. With our newest Microsoft 365 connected templates, we're bringing both into one seamless creation flow, no matter where you start from. Let's look at them, though. Today at ReliCloud, we're starting up a new project, and I'm going to create our new team using the project management Teams template. When we create this team using the template, the project management channels and apps and the connected SharePoint template is applied automatically. Critically, the pages, lists, and the Power Platform integrations are pinned right here in Teams. And best, all of these pages and lists are fully editable right in Teams. Not only is there a large set of apps available for use today, but if there isn't an app for the solution I need, we can use the SharePoint framework and the Teams toolkit to build the apps that I need. These custom tab apps can integrate and extend your solutions across the platform with third-party tools securely. Starting up a new project reminds me that I need to schedule some time off. And with Viva connections being integrated right into the flow of my work, right here in Teams, I can easily switch from my project team over to my employee resources, whether in the office or on the go with my mobile device. I can view my dashboard and see on our custom well-being dashboard card, built using SPFX, that I have days off remaining. Let me quickly submit a request. It's just that easy. In minutes, with our platform integrations with SharePoint, Teams, SPFX, Microsoft Viva, and the Graph have made it simple for me to achieve my tasks from anywhere. Now it's time to dig into further customization options. Yina, are you ready to show everyone how Microsoft 365 data can enhance their collaborative apps and hopefully approve my time off request?
Absolutely. Hello, friends.
Kathy just highlighted how collaborative apps can also integrate Microsoft 365 data scoped at the user, group, or organizational level. I would like to share with you a little bit more about how Microsoft Graph makes that possible to easily bring Microsoft 365 data into your solutions as a developer or as a data professional. Each of you has been asked to innovate, to build smart, robust applications, all while putting your organization and people at the center. You need a gateway to the Microsoft 365 data state with access to Office, Teams, Outlook, Windows, and all Microsoft 365 has to offer, all in one single place. You want to be able to unlock organizational insights, and that's where Microsoft Graph comes here to help you. First, let's see how easy it is. In the time of app, the user's calendar in the UI was using Microsoft Graph Toolkit. Using the toolkit, you only need one line of code to authenticate, and then one line to add the agenda web component into the page. And that's it. It's that simple. I encourage you to try it and have a look for yourself. You will find a wealth of web components and React components for people cards, people pickers, file upload, and much more. We know that as developers and data professionals, the data that your organization manages and how that data is used is top of mind. And Microsoft Graph has you covered. All data used by these applications, be it user, group, or organization, can be consented by the tenant admin on deployment. And if you're a partner building applications for external customers, you can go even further to increase the trust of your application by becoming a verified publisher, and then getting your applications Microsoft 365 certified through Partner Center. And then you're closer than ever to fast adoption. Now, the controls in Microsoft Graph Toolkit, which uses the Microsoft Graph REST APIs, are great for interactive applications surfacing real-time data. But there will be times that your business needs to go deeper into insights that depend on larger data sets, and this is where Microsoft Graph Data Connect comes in. Microsoft Graph Data Connect is an Azure service designed to let you set up regular secure exports from Microsoft 365 to the Azure data repository of your choice. You can try it today using one of the solution accelerators we have available in GitHub. In this particular example, we're using Microsoft Graph Data Connect, Azure Synapse, Cosmos DB, and Azure Machine Learning to infer skills and topics of interest related to the engineering domain using email signals. The resulting application shortens the time to staff projects by quickly identifying the right resources with the right skills to form a team. Finally, Microsoft Graph goes beyond Microsoft 365 data access and export. It also allows you to import your content into Microsoft 365 through Microsoft Graph connectors. This gives your users the flexibility to find any content, including content from other cloud sources or on-prem, and then use Microsoft Search in SharePoint, Windows, and Bin at Work. You can even include this external content in e-discovery collection processes and Office.com, giving your users the power to see all of the data of their organization in a single pane of glass, side by side with your collaborative apps. So if you're a developer or a data professional, Microsoft Graph is here to help you build people-centric experiences. I am excited to see what collaborative apps you build on top of Microsoft 365 data. Jeff, back to you.
Thank you so much, Ina. It's so great to hear of all the work that you and your team are doing to enable the next wave of flexible and secure people-centric solutions. We shared a lot today, and there's so much more in the sessions you do not want to miss. To learn more about SharePoint and Teams and Viva and Office and more, visit aka.ms Ignite ODSP vGuide, where we've got links to content and all the sessions. With all of Microsoft 365, we offer you the most flexible, fastest growing, and most innovative content collaboration platform in the industry. Please keep telling us what you like and share your ideas for how we can make you and your organization as productive as possible. Lean into the content and collaboration capabilities to transform hybrid work with Microsoft Teams. Dive into Viva to enhance and embrace employee experiences across your culture, well-being, knowledge, and growth. Customize and build your own user experiences on top of our platform. We work to earn your trust and keep it in secure, reliable, compliant, geo-distributed Microsoft Cloud, designed with extensive security and compliance controls and insights to keep you in the flow of work and maintain data governance. I want to thank all the presenters who joined me today, representing the work of thousands of people in the product development team to build the most flexible content collaboration solution in the industry for all of you. Thank you, and have a great Ignite.